We're back with Stanley's Parable, and we've just completed another ending. I'm pretty sure it was the confusion ending. And
when Stanley came to a set of two
so
open doors, this was not the correct
I
way
don't
to
know
the
if
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
See, now
well.
I'm confused.
Perhaps he wanted to stop
Have I
by the
been in the
employee
right
lounge
door
first, just to
before
admire it.
and then gone? Because I'm planning on going to the door and then.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
truly
I
a
remember.
room worth admiring, but
Yeah,
eager
so
to
I
get
did,
back to business,
and then I went
Stanley
down the
took
elevator.
the first open door on his left.
So if I go
and so he
forward
detoured
instead,
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Alright, this should be cool.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here. So he turned around, coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope, I'm going down. Ooh, dark and scary. Oh, that don't look right. What the hell?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
That's hard.
He might be fired for that.
I can't
and in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Exactly.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
What?
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
I'm scared.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
He
just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Oh, yeah, the dream theory. Let's play that.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yeah, I just fell asleep at my desk.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yeah.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, hello. No.
Then
no, that ain't
he
right.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield. And it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And when he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
I'm scared.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now
have to do a fuckload of evidence
been in his life.
Make up me
now,
not
hearing
talking.
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Oh, yeah.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Yes.
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Sorry? Nope!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Well, that's a nice car now that it's
Everything
bright.
went black.
Hey! Well, I'm getting restarted.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Hey!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Not like Stanley.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
What the
Then she
actual hell
remembered
is
the
going
meeting
on?
she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Okay.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Who does that? If you see a body in the street, you don't just stare at it and go, oh, thank God that's not me. That's so insensitive. Jesus Christ. Oh, is that it? Okay. What time are we on? Okay, just about over. So I'm guessing that's it again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well
I don't really know what else to do.
and constantly needed support
Because
and guidance
if I
from
just go
others,
straight away
so
left,
the thought of total solitude was terrifying
there's
to
some
him.
buttons, isn't there?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so there's them buttons.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh no!
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I suppose
office.
I'll do this next time. So I don't want to waste time and, you know, everything. Right. So I'll put it here. And maybe the next episode will be the last. I don't know. I might do some research on how many endings there are and everything. So okay, I'll put it there. That poor man. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. That's how I go.